spectators have participated in the event, and they are very exciting for the counting down to begin very shortly. And the celebration here have already started, and a 10 minutes video is showing Beijing's spirit, which designers say, which include virtue, inclusiveness, innovation. And about 5 minutes before the midnight, about 1,000 students will begin cycling on the bridge connecting the Temple of Heaven and the altar. And their cycling will generate the power, will lead up the LED panels, which is a symbolic move for the green and low carbon concept. And finally, a lavish laser and light show will turn the Temple of Heaven into a big virtual clock, and culminating with a Happy New Year flashing on the Temple of Heaven. It will be very exciting because it's only one counting down event in our time zone, and it will convey China's history and culture attractiveness. And it's one of the major projects launched by the Beijing government to demonstrate Beijing's position as a world city. Not only in China, but also overseas audiences can also see the event through our television broadcast, and they can also receive blessings for the new year from Beijing, from China. Back to you.
All right, thank you very much, Guanxin. Reporting from Temple of Heaven, where a light show and countdown, the first of its kind ever happening in Beijing, is going to kick off. We are now just more than 2 minutes away from New Year, and let's see how people in Beijing, Shanghai and Hong Kong are welcoming in the New Year. Well, Beijing, as we can see in the on the screen, that is holding a modern light show at the Temple of Heaven to welcome the New Year, and the temple is where ancient emperors prayed for good harvest in Ming and Qing dynasties, and hundreds of students are pedaling bikes to generate the electricity to power the lights, a sign of the importance of environmental protection. The thousands are here to join the countdown. New platforms, lights and LED screens have been set up. And Shanghai, to the left side of Beijing on the screen, where a 3D laser show is lighting up the Bund, Shanghai's classic landmark. And now Hong Kong, fireworks will be set off from the roofs of 10 landmark buildings across Victoria Harbour in the city. 250 kilograms of fireworks will also explode. And right now we have got back to the Temple of Heaven to witness the moment of Beijing's first ever New Year countdown. We're less than 1 minute to the year of 2012.
12属相的万花筒，把所有至交亲朋和贵宾的祝福向天喷射，喷射出甜蜜、多彩和无数美好的。
Well, we just witnessed the first countdown ever happening in Beijing and ushered in the year 2012. We just bid farewell to the year 2011. Well, thousands of people, including tourists, students and special guests, are joining the celebration at the Temple of Heaven. And as we can right now see on the screen, digital lighting has transformed part of the temple grounds into a giant skyward-facing analog clock. Meanwhile, LED lights are shooting colored beams into the sky. And the countdown just happened, of the final second just happened on the temple itself, and a triple-tiered gable structure built in the early 1400s where emperors used to pray for the good harvests. And 3D visual effects were created by the lighting effects. Right, now let's cross over to other cities to see how Shanghai and Hong Kong are doing their own countdown. Right now we are witnessing the countdown in Hong Kong. This year's a spectacular pyrotechnic show in Hong Kong lasted for 4 minutes, greeting the world with a Happy New Year, created by pyrotechnic effects appearing above Victoria Harbour for the first time. And a huge countdown screen flashed on the Hong Kong International Finance Centre. And fireworks were also set up from the roofs of 10 landmark buildings across the city. 250 kilograms were exploded. The celebrations took on the theme of Soaring Dragon with a happy heart. And a golden dragon also spiraled up the 2 buildings, symbolizing a vibrant new year for a very happy, healthy and prosperous 2012. And now let's go to Shanghai. The countdown, the celebrations happened at the Bund, Shanghai's classic landmark. The count party started at about 11:45 with a 300-member chorus singing Happy New Year. Then a 7-minute light show began, and in the shadow of an architectural mosaic, 3D projection wall and 4D techniques were used to add a special quality to the countdown. And landmarks of the metropolis such as the site of the first National Congress of the Chinese Communist Party and the Waibaidu Bridge and China Pavilion were also projected on walls of buildings along the Huangpu River. Well, the Bund has dozens of historical buildings lining the Huangpu River, including various architectural styles such as Romanesque, Gothic, Renaissance, Baroque, thus gaining the name of a gallery of world architecture. And when it came to the new year, colored balloons fell from the sky and 10 boats set off the river simultaneously, bringing us 2012.
谢谢你们，谢谢你们大家，你们都是最棒的，谢谢，谢谢。
All right, we are witnessing the countdown and ushering in New Year celebrations in Beijing, in Hong Kong and in Shanghai. The countdown celebration in Beijing happened at the Temple of Heaven, and in Hong Kong we witnessed the light shows and fireworks at the Victoria Harbour. And in Shanghai, great performances involving both light shows and art performances at the Bund, the classical tourist destination in the city. well, goodbye 2011 and hello 2012. You'll be watching CC.